Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Highbury Squad Late Night Football Show in its Lockdown Series, Volume 2, Episode 71, the year I was born. And guess what happened tonight? Woohoo! All right, good evening to all 220 odd of you in live chat right now. Just wanted to welcome everyone and then let you know what happened right before we came on air. Welcome to the show, Princess Guna. Hello.
Yay! Hello, good evening.
Good evening and welcome. And also welcome back, my brother from another podcast, mother, Mr. Super Kevin Campbell. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Thanks very much.
4 times you need to do that.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Tony.
Did you not just see 4 times?
Okay, so hello, everybody. I am happy. And guess what I did? PG, tell everyone what I did before we came on air.
She clapped and cut herself. She's bleeding for the cause, that's for sure.
Look, even blood is red. It's not blue. It's red, okay? And I got so excited and I clapped from my happiness. Everyone wanted me to smile tonight, be cheerful, and I am. And I literally not broke the neck, Kev. I broke the finger.
You cut the finger. You never broke nothing. You cut it.
Cut it. A great result. Game was won early. There's an echo somewhere. Does anyone hear it?
Yeah, it's probably me. Hold on.
No, it was my phone. The Arsenal thing came up. Nigel Winterburn's talking.
Okay.
So it came up, so I just got it off.
Nigel Winterburn. Okay, there's nothing to be sad about tonight. PG?
I've not been sad. I'm looking at you. I'm glad you're happy. Even when we won last week, you were pissed off. Are you happy tonight, Sophie?
Listen, remember months ago I said on this show, I am all in the Europa League basket. That is the trophy I want to win this season. And we are one step closer.
One step beyond.
Super Kev, you can't write this shit. That we're meeting Unai Emery in the semi-final.
You said it. It wouldn't it be just like football to meet Unai Emery and look at us? Here we go. It's right there.
The only thing is, we beat Villarreal in the last semi-final to get to the Champions League final. Oh, God, I hope we do it again.
And what's that got to do with this?
They owe us, Kev.
No, it's got nothing. Listen, it's got nothing to do with this. We take it for what it is.
I don't know why I'm miserable. I'm fucking happy. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, you're miserable about.
I know, why?
Being all negative. Stop all that. We won 4-0 tonight.
I'm already thinking about Villarreal.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Don't even start thinking about that. Let's talk about tonight. Listen, one thing we do know, and before the game, we weren't sure which team were going to turn up. I've got to say, the boys were fantastic tonight. Every single one. From the manager to all the players who came on that pitch. Exceptional tonight. Exceptional.
Okay.
And honestly, those kids with Lacazette are just phenomenal. It just works every time.
You know why it works, Amanda?
Oh, it's just brilliant.
Because he's a leader.
I love that picture.
He's a leader of men. He's unafraid. He stood in front. It was like the Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards, like Jon Snow facing the enemy with a sword. And that image to me is indelible now in my heart forever and ever. Super Kev, come on now. Captain Lacquer. Wow.
It was, again, awesome tonight. Absolutely awesome. We've said it for a few months. When Lacquer plays at number 9, we stand a better chance. And boy, again, another 2 goals. We look to have plenty of energy. Anytime we play with good energy, we look a different team. And it comes with those youngsters in the team. It really does. Smith Rowe, Saka, Pepe done his part. Yet again, fantastic. I tell you, unsung hero today, Beside Thomas Partey was Ceballos. Ceballos was excellent tonight.
He didn't
He
spin
really
like
was.
a record baby right round. He played a lot better today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys, there's like 500 people in live chat. I bled for the cause. I'm not giving you guys the finger at all.
Finger. Give him the finger, Sophie. Is that the finger?
Kev, I am bleeding for the Gunners. It was well worth it. I'm going to try and type and capture. So let's just jump straight into all of this. You guys, you got so many fantastic comments in chat. Enjoy each other.
Especially the one that said they can't watch the pod tonight because I'm on it. Hiya.
Really?
No
Yeah.
negativity.
I know.
Who said that?
Who said that? What was the name? Let me
I
try.
responded in chat. Don't worry.
Amesy, where's my Amesy? I need my Amesy tonight.
No, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
No, but we're just asking who said it. That's all. Don't know.
Listen, blood. I got blood, man. All right.
No one can upset me tonight. No one. I did not expect not to sit and be tense the whole game. After 20 minutes, I was actually really just enjoying it. And if you can't enjoy that,
usually it's us on the end of a first half battering.
Yeah.
And the game's over. But the game was over.
It was over in the first 20 minutes.
According to Jamie O'Hara's tweet last week, we had no chance. He could not believe we let that goal in.
Yeah, but
Slavia Prague are going to do a job on us. We've got no chance.
Wasn't he? That's what he wants. That's what he wants. He wants us to fail, which is, hey, they're a rival, and you expect it. But look, who's got a big serving of that pie now?
Yeah. We do. Vinny Vieira, come celebrate, baby. They're asking for you. Who?
Never, ever tweet
O'Hara.
about another team that you've played for their rivals a week before when it's 1-1 and we're going away from home. I always say that to you, Kev, don't I?
Yeah.
I love playing our away game second.
Always. Yeah. I do too, PG. Always. Listen,
always. I hate it when we're at home. It's a worry. Anyway,
here's the scoop, right? You can own it. This is football. And this is what we talk about a lot on the show. You can only play who's in front of you. And today we played a team in front of us who have beaten Leicester and knocked out Rangers. Okay? Everyone's lauded Leicester all season, and Rangers were the shiny toy that everyone felt. Vinny, he can come. Okay, I'll bring him in. They were ruthless at times. They were difficult. They were tricky to break down defensively. They nullified a lot of creativity in both of those games for Leicester and Rangers. And we found a way. Yes, the first leg was a bit of a disaster and everyone was in a bit of a panic. But there were a lot of people I heard that felt like it was in no doubt, Kev, going there and getting this result. And when we play fearless football, Super Kev, in a cup game, because we're a cup team, one off, where you're laser focused on getting the result for that moment, we do very well. Yeah. That's the Arsenal.
If you remember, I said it last week. I expect us to beat these.
So did I.
I expect us to beat these. If we half turn up, we'd have won today. But when we fully turn up, they stand no chance.
But you know what, Kev? They haven't lost for 26 matches. They looked up. I mean, look, I didn't think they were great over both legs, but we turned up that gear tonight. We turned up.
That's right.
And I'm just going to read a quick quote because I think this is really important to start it off. This is from Saka. Credit to the manager and the coaching staff. They set us up right to shut them down and they couldn't get out and at us. I think we're such a great team and it's so amazing to be involved when we play like this. We've got a great chance of going to the final and winning this competition. I have to say thank you to God that we're going to the semi-finals. I love Saka. I bloody love him. We all do. I know that.
Don't thank God, baby. Thank your magical feet and your God-given talent and the team for showing up tonight.
And Ian Star, your mate.
Your parents.
Arteta and everyone.
PG, was there a hidden veil in there? It's the players tonight, right? We're crediting the players.
100%.
Well, Saka's crediting the manager. I'm just reading what he's saying.
Listen, of course, the players. Listen, we've had a go at the players for not doing it when they cross the white line. So when they cross the white line and do it, of course it's the players.
All the players.
It's
every single one.
Players.
Okay. 641 in live chat right now. Let me tell you something.
I tell you what, we shouldn't even say nothing more until they hit that like button because they hate Spurs.
Yeah, we're going to go silent.
Nothing more. Go silent. Let's get them likes up.
Sure. Gives me time to doctor my finger again, you guys. Look, I'm bleeding for the Arsenal.
If you hate Tottenham and you want us to continue talking, you better hit the like button.
Hit the like
Hit it.
button. Hit it.
Do you remember that old song? Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me. Hit me. I always wondered, what was that rhythm stick? I think we all know, don't we, really?
Right, let's go because we haven't got long, have we?
Okay, let's do the player ratings.
We've got nearly 700 people in chat. I just want to say hello.
And I'm pretty sure they all hate Tottenham. Here's
How
the scoop.
many likes do we have?
I don't know. Maybe Amesy or Newman can let us know. Come on.
Amesy hit the like button.
Keith as well. Brookton.
Okay.
Let's do
Leno,
it.
10. Leno, 10.
Wait, Leno, I'll give 7. I'll give Leno
clean
7.
sheet.
Okay, before we get started, you guys, it's okay to be happy. It doesn't mean that you accept other things that are happening. You can be happy tonight. You can love your team tonight. The fact that we're in the semi-final of the Europa League, and we will definitely celebrate this. Okay, we're in the semi-final, but we face Unai Emery. We'll get to that to the end. Let's do it.
I think it's funny. I'm not even thinking about Unai Emery. I'm thinking about Villarreal.
Let's do this quick so we could get some more talking done.
Yes, exactly. Leno, we all agree.
I'll give him 7.
I'll give him 9.
I mean, it had nothing to do. I'll give him a 6.
Right. Where are we going first?
Chambers.
You do it. Right. I thought Chambers was great tonight.
I thought Chambers done well tonight. He didn't really put a foot wrong. I'm going to give Chambers a 7 as well.
Okay. Tonight. I'm giving Chambers a 7.5 tonight. I thought he was really good.
You know what? I'm going to give him a 7.
Whoa!
Nice one.
He's not the answer at right back.
But
you know what? Tonight. He'll do right now. Absolutely.
Holding. Rob Holding. Soph?
You know what? Holdinho showed up tonight. He was dominant. He was confident. I love seeing this Rob Holding. He's hot and cold sometimes. But with this pairing, Kev, remember we talked about this in the week. It works. I'll give him a 7.
Better than the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. I like him with Mar. I think we can all agree on that.
Full house 7. Tonight. Pablo Mari.
I like him with Mari. I thought Mari did really well tonight. To be honest, I haven't got a bad word to say about any of them. So I'm going to be boring and say the same thing. But for me, he gets a 7.5, the same as Holding.
Well, no, you gave Holding 7.
Did I?
7.5 or you gave him 7?
No, I gave Chambers 7.5. Sorry. Holding and Mari get a 7 for me.
Right. SD, Soph?
Casey, I'm telling you right now, me and the 708 people in live chat, we're going to give Pablo Mari a big, fat, juicy 8. In bingo, it'd be 2 fat ladies, 88. We're going to have a single fat lady at 8.
Single. All right, I'm going to give him 7 because, listen, I thought whatever they had to do, they done really well. We just clamped them down at the top end of the pitch and they defended and done what they had to do. Right, let's go to left back. Granit Xhaka, left back.
I thought he was. Do you know what? I think he's growing into that position.
Wow.
Honestly, I mean, he gets an 8 from me tonight. I thought he was superb.
I thought he was really good as well. By the way,
I'm like, could he be our new cover for left back?
No, he's not. Don't say that.
Cover.
No.
Don't get too excited. Well. Don't get too carried away. Remember,
you know what?
Sheffield United, Slavia Prague. Let's keep it down a notch.
SD.
Never.
Let's be happy for tonight.
Yeah.
What do you give Xhaka? What do you give Granit Xhaka?
Okay, so I've been very supportive of Xhaka. I've stood by him a lot. I gave him some shit a few weeks ago, Natch, because he deserved it, of course. But look, the little videos in the week, there's a reason why the Arsenal put those out, Kev and Amanda. He's a leader. They want us to buy into something because he's not going anywhere. He's staying at the club. And if he can be a squad player like that and be happy with it, coming in, supporting party, covering here and there, I'm cool with it. I give Xhaka a 7 today.
I'm gonna go in between you ladies. I'm gonna say a 7.5. Because you said
Dicky Thursday.
It's Dicky Bo, so I'm gonna get in between it and say 7.5.
All right, Kev, go on. Next.
Right, let's go into
one is-
midfield. I'm going to go with Thomas Partey first. What do you think of him?
I want to
Esty?
hear Soph. Go on.
You know what? Again, it wasn't that great from Slavia Prague in midfield. We dominated, but this Thomas Partey, this figure, this player, this controller, this manipulator, any of those words, I love this guy. Next season, I think he's going to be brilliant. You know, this season he's got some challenges. I give Thomas a 7.
Yeah, I give him a 7.5 tonight. I thought he played well. To be honest, it's really hard, isn't it? We just all played well. So I love Partey.
So it should be
in
easy.
midfield.
It should be so easy.
It is
to
so
give the
easy,
marks
but
tonight.
I can't keep saying the same thing. That I thought they all played really well. I thought he was really imposing. I thought he took the midfield.
What do you give him? 7.5?
7.5.
I give Thomas Partey 8 tonight. I thought he was excellent. I thought everything he done with a bit of class. Even where that one where Leno plays it into midfield. Did you see that? And if he takes a touch, they close him down, and he just first time just puts it out.
Yeah,
he was quality, absolute
commanding.
quality. So I'll give him an 8. Ceballos.
Well, Kev, he did not spin like a record, baby, right round, round too much tonight. And again, playing in that position, the Sheffield United position, he did decent. I'll give Ceballos, considering he's had a horror show in the Europa League, I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay.
I'm going to give Ceballos a 7. I quite like him. The problem with him, he is consistently inconsistent. He's either absolutely terrible or he's really good. And tonight I thought he was really good. So he gets a 7.5.
I'm giving 7.5. I'm giving Danny Ceballos an 8 tonight. I thought he was excellent. I really did. And I know he's had some challenges and he's not as consistent, but we're on tonight.
Yeah.
We're on about tonight, and he had to perform. He was in the team and he looked a really good player. So I'm going to give him an 8. Okay, we move on to ESR.
23.
Smith
23. Honestly, honestly, I am so excited about Emil Smith Rowe. Do you know what? When he got the goal disallowed, which again, it took 5 minutes. No one's seen a replay.
It was rubbish.
No one's got a clue whether he was or wasn't. I actually said as he hit it in, is he offside? And Carl went, no. But then we don't know if he was or wasn't because we've never seen a replay. It's got to have been close because it took for fucking ages.
I think it was just off.
Well, by like a toe. This is not offside. I don't want to talk about VAR. I'm not going to ruin the whole night kicking off about shit. But he was so angry.
We're effing, we're blinding.
He was so angry, Kev, that he went for the ball in the next 5 minutes like a man possessed. And he set up Pepe's goal. And I fucking love ESR. He gets a 10. That's it. I'd give him more if I could. But he gets a 10 for me.
You have done that in the past.
I know. 20. He's going to get 84 from I actually am so excited when he's on the pitch. I love ESR. And he was on fire tonight. He did not stop running as well. And he gives us something that no other player does.
That's right.
That's
10.
10.
10, yeah?
10.
Okay. SD?
Super Kev, man of the match, ESR, on a day where Tottenham were dealing with paint drying and the Dulux company. ESR was painting beautiful
Why am I getting
pictures,
a red card? What have I done wrong
started
now?
with a blank canvas, painting left, right, watercolors, oils, you name it. He Van Gogh'd it and he Rembrandted the whole game, and he deserves a 9.9 a la ice skating, tall villain Dean, old school Olympic style. The dude was absolutely beautiful tonight.
Yep, brilliant. I thought he was excellent. I'm going to give Smith Rowe 9.5. I thought he was excellent. Everything that was good. He played 66 minutes, and they were a quality 66 minutes, especially the first half. He made things happen for us, and PG's right. He does bring something to the table, which not many players can do, because you know what he does? He picks the ball up, he can drive, he can beat people. And that little ball, that little nutmeg for Pepe's goal, special. I'll give him a 9.5 today. He would have got a 10 if he'd stayed on the pitch to the end. But he went off after 66 minutes, so I'm going to dock him half a point.
And thank God he did, actually. Thank God Arteta did.
Listen, rest him up. Rest him up.
As much as we can.
So, right, we're going to go to Nicola Pepe.
What can I say about Nicola Pepe? I've given that guy such a hard time because I expected so much more. Having watched him play at Lille in Ligue 1, he came underwhelming, not really played consistently. We've talked about this ad nauseum on the show. He had that stretch of games and Arteta decides to bench him. But I tell you something, especially in these cup games, he has to start. You're seeing the mustard. There's less mayo and there's more mustard now when Pepe is playing. There's something that's clicked. He gets it. And he loves to play with Lacazette. He loves to play with Saka and ESR. Credit to you, Pepe. You know why? You've been vilified. You've been killed, including me doing that to you. And you know what? You've still got a lot to prove. The sky's the limit for you. It's up to you what you do at the Arsenal. But let me tell you something. If you keep performing like this, I know it's against Slavia Prague. Now you've got to do it against bigger and better teams week in, week out. Can you do that? I hope so. But tonight, you get a fat 8.
Nice one.
Oh, that's underwhelming. I thought you were going to go higher.
No.
Well, he gets a 9.25 for me. I thought he was awesome tonight. And since day one, as you know, I've loved him. I think it's there. I just think we got to give him a chance, let him settle. I can see people giving Pepe 10. I can't because ESR gets a 10 from me, but 9.25, and there's a reason for that. I thought he was outstanding.
Yeah. I give Pepe a 9 as well.
Yeah.
You give him 9.25, I'll give him a 9.
Yeah.
I thought his direct running, the way he took his goal was excellent. He could have gone down, stayed on his feet, good goal. And he was a threat a lot of the game, good link-up play, being very direct. I think we had a discussion about it previous that he's doing work on the training ground. You could see it now. You could see some of that work on the training ground because he's not just sticking out wide. He's mixing his game up a lot. He's running over the top. He's doing all different things. Pepe was good tonight. I'll give him a 9.
Kev, he's making better, smarter decisions, and he's releasing the ball quicker, because of who's around him.
But that's coming from the training ground. Trust me.
Yes, and I was going to say that, but his
yeah.
work rate has gone up. He looks like he's interested. He wants to know. And I reckon, I don't know anything, but I think Arteta on the training ground has put that arm around him and said, you've got it. Now go out and show us. I think that he's just one of these that's a slow burner, and we're starting to see it. Now when Pepe's in the team, people are actually excited. I was watching my timeline.
Look at that from Jilted John.
True,
this is
very true.
Oh,
Very
exactly.
True.
Because he's showing what he's got. He didn't go the other way. He didn't throw his toys out, and he has worked hard on the training pitch and on our pitch. Never seen him moan about the fact that he keeps getting not dropped, but obviously rotation. And you know what? I'm his biggest fan, and I just want it to work. I don't care how much it costs.
You know what it is too, PG? I think that he feels more liberated playing. I don't think. Look, that when you play with Willian, or you're fighting Willian or Aubameyang, they're intimidating. Aubameyang's played at the highest level with Dortmund. Willian's won everything with Chelsea. Lacazette's a little bit different. He's had a great career in Liga. He's been a really good player. He's been at the top of his game. In the Champions League at times. But I think Pepe feels like with this crop, he's got something to prove, and they're in it together, and he's less intimidated by the badge, Kev.
He's starting to show that he's becoming one of the better part of the crop. Mm-hmm. And I think his confidence is growing. And maybe not having the fans there has helped Pepe this year, because I think they would have been on his back because it's consistent. And I think now he's showing what he's got and what he can do for us. And Loved it.
I think Pepe. The work that he's been doing on the training ground, we're seeing it now.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing because I don't know if you noticed, him and Saka were switching wings at times.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And they were mixing the game up so much. But that comes from training, the training ground,
and the speed,
wings,
Kev. The speed,
knowing what to do exactly.
And the partnership between him and Saka doing this is just immense. You can tell that team spirit. And
it's there.
I want to talk about Aubameyang because what I'm confused about is
let's do him at the end. Let's do him
at
the
the
end.
I just want to.
No, let's not do it now. Let's do it at the end.
No. We're playing the team and we're focusing on the team that won. And let me say something. You gooners in chat, all 1,001 of you right now. This is a beautiful night and a beautiful moment. KC.
Hit that like button.
Tell them why. Tell them.
Don't hit that like button. Smash that like button.
It's
a bit weird that you don't smash it on a night like this. Right, next one. Come on.
The interchangeable factor that Kev was just talking about is great. And I think we have the confidence in the cup games to do that a lot more. So just good stuff. Yeah, go on, Kev. Back to you, mate.
So, Mr. Young Superstar Saka.
9.5.
I'll start with you.
9.5. So you get 9.25 for Pepe, 9.5 for Saka, and 10 for Emil Smith-Rowe. Actually, I'm going to give Saka, 9.5 because there's a reason.
I know what the reason is, I think.
Yeah. The next one. Honestly, what he only gives, I can't rave about our kids anymore. Honestly, Saka for me, I know this is probably wrong to say it, but he is like the finished article. What is he, 19? We need to tie that.
He's not the finished article.
I know, Kev. But
we know that because remember,
love him.
Previous weeks, he's looked a bit leggy, he hasn't looked, but he looked fresh tonight. He looked fresh at the weekend and he looks fresh tonight.
I was debating between the man of the match, between him and ESR. He just got it, ESR. But honestly, I love him when he plays with Pepe like that. I love that. I love that Saka just rules that pitch. I love that his enthusiasm, his speed, his understanding of the game, and his influence.
Ian, drop the neck. Yeah, man. Drop them neck.
Absolutely phenomenal. 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
If there's a part of his game he needs to improve, I agree with Muz here. I think we all do. He's finishing. I think he'll work on that. I think he'll get better in it, a lot better at it. A lot like Frank Lampard and David Beckham, who had to work extra on the pitch. Beckham on his free kicks. Lampard did the same. Took note from that. Saka's gifted. He's got these natural abilities, the dribbling, the passing, the tenacity, the ability to understand when to pass and not. When he shoots, he's got to be a little bit better and a bit more clinical. And I think we'll see that improvement in his game. But my goodness, let me say that I'm not getting carried away because it's Sheffield United and Slavia Prague, but give them credit where it's due. They did the business they got through. He's a talent. He's the future. There's a great nucleus that we can build on. And well done. He gets an 8.
Martin Keown just said on Smith-Rowe and Saka, they're the present and the future. They're showing that tonight. I've got so many great quotes, but carry on.
We'll do them at the end. We'll do them at the end. Yeah.
Saka for me gets a 9. Great supporting with Pepe, Smith-Rowe, and obviously we're going to move on to the captain right at the end, who I thought was outstanding. But Saka, he looked like his old self tonight. He really did. He looked fresh. And that strike for Smith-Rowe's goal, what got disallowed, was incredible. Keeper got a great hand to it, pushed it on the post, and Smith-Rowe stuck it in. But we weren't to be denied. And do you know what? His goal was excellent because he shaped as if he's going to bend it into the far corner and then switched it last second into the near post. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'll give him a 9. So we get down to Lacazette. SD, do you want to go on this one?
Yes, I was just thanking the 1,045 people in live chat with us right now. Thanks, everyone. Very humbling, and we appreciate you. I wanted to put this picture up again because it's very important. Lacazette has been criticised by a lot of Arsenal fans, and we've talked on this show a lot about how maybe some fans just don't see what he does. And in our player profiles and a lot of the stuff that we do, and Kev and I have talked about it a lot. Amanda and I have also said along the way many times this season, Laka's got to be the starter and the captain. Aubameyang needs a bit of humbling and needs to be benched. There are moments for footballers that are iconic. There are moments for footballers where you realise the person. There was no way he was going to let this Arsenal team lose tonight. And when you look at this picture against a team that has been, has done some horrible things when it comes to racism, and especially the player that abused Kamara from Rangers has just got a 10-game ban. To kneel as captain in front of them when they're standing, these are moments. This should be a poster.
And look at them in the eye. Look at them in the eye.
If anyone can explain this moment, you look someone in the eye who you know. Not all of those players, though. And we're not saying that all of those Slavia Prague players standing there are racist, because we don't know that. But all we know is that Lacazette stood tall. He stood firm. He's wearing the armband. He's a leader. Saka loves him. ESR loves him. He plays great with the young players. Pepe loves him. Be appreciative of Lacazette. I love him. I've always loved him, and I'll continue to love him whether he stays in the summer or not. Lacazette, to me, gets a 9.5. True leader tonight, Super Kev. Unbelievable.
Brilliant. PG, Lacazette.
He gets a 9.75. I think you could guess where I was going with that. They're all between 9 and 10, them four. Mm-hmm. Sublime, superb. Everything Sophie has said about him, he is the captain. He is more of a captain than anyone at our club, especially Harry supports those kids, and those kids love him as well. And actually, I think the team love him. He's a leader. That picture is going to be iconic. Absolutely iconic. I love it. Absolutely.
Winston Gordon says it. Laka is the glue.
He is the glue. And you know what? He's getting better and better. Someone put his stats up tonight. I think it was Danny. I can't remember him. But his assists. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say about him. He has turned up in every game when we've needed him. Mm-hmm. Remember, we're under the cosh. We're getting, we're not fantastic in the league. He has got to motivate the kids, the team. When Aubameyang's not there, don't believe him and Aubameyang can actually play together, unfortunately. But that's something for Arteta.
They can play together because they've proved it. But don't forget, a week ago he was getting vilified for missing that chance.
Yeah, but
you know what? It wasn't vilified.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Well,
then, what are you talking about? He wasn't.
Hold on a second. It was harder to miss that chance, and I'll say that. I said that. But play it. I said it was harder to miss it than score it. He actually, it was harder to miss.
I'm just saying, it's amazing what a difference a week makes. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I criticised him for missing that goal, but
short memory.
But I've supported him since day one, and I
never said you haven't. I'm just saying, PG, that this time last week, Aubameyang was getting vilified for missing that chance.
It was Lacazette.
Lacazette. Now, he scored 2 at the weekend, and he's got another 2 and led the team brilliantly tonight.
Oh, well, that's the leader. That's the captain. That's what we've been looking for. And I think he was pumped up when he did that knee and he faced the whole team, and it started him off perfectly.
He was ready for tonight, PG. He was ready. He was ready to make up for that miss.
Yes, that's another thing. Well, he did that, didn't he? Against Sheffield United or whatever. But the thing is, he was a true leader. He was completely professional. You know, he didn't lose his rag, did he, when he was on his own holding the knee?
Oh, go on then. Hold on a minute. It's grub
What have we got?
time.
When
It's
Arsenal win, what do you do? Thank you, Tony. You are the best person in the world. Listen, 1,121 of you. We always celebrate with
Grub.
a little dirty kebab.
Kebab.
Come on.
Hey.
Hey.
It's lunchtime for you, isn't it?
Oh, geez.
Epic
Love
stuff.
He
Love
was
it.
a leader of our team.
Yeah.
He gets a 9.75.
Yeah, you've already given it, Madel, but you can give it again. No
I know.
problem.
I'm so
No problem.
Give him a double.
excited that we're in a semi-final. Hey.
Yeah. So, what about the subs? Obviously, Martinelli came on.
We had El Nene.
El Neni come on. We
who
even
else?
saw Balogun come on
Cedric.
at the end. Cedric came on and
Balogun.
Balogun came on at the end. You know,
Can I just tell you, Kev, how excited I was just to see Balogun come on again in a Europa League game? Just people were talking about, we got a message on YouTube, and we'll go all over all of those tomorrow night, as you know, because there's been such a massive response. But I said that time with you and Adams and that crop, I don't think it's been as exciting since that period where you were coming through, you know, with Rocky and Pops and everybody. This is so exciting. And to see Aziz, Martinelli and Balogun on the bench tonight, and to have Saka and ESR starting, it's a beautiful thing. Now, I know that we're not in the right place in the league, but this is an evolutionary period. Arteta's got a long way to go and a lot to prove in the Premier League.
Very true. Very true. He
right?
does.
Yeah. But here in these cup games, Kev, I tell you, seeing these players suit up in the Arsenal shirt, beautiful.
Well, you know the difficult thing. What are we going to give the subs? Are we going to blanket them?
Yeah,
give them a 6 or 7?
Six is all around. What do you think?
6 is all around. So at least we could get to talk about it. For me,
I've got hundreds of quotes here.
Go on then, PG.
Loads. I mean, I can't read them all. God.
Read a couple.
I think this is the second clean sheet in 2 games. All right, who's this from? Arteta. Yeah, we started really well, really aggressive with the high press, really up for it. We scored a goal, which was disallowed, but I like that the boys wanted to get another straight away, and we were back at it. And we scored some really great goals, and the clean sheet was important too. The second clean sheet in 2 games, I'm really happy with that. We need to build from that. It helped how we played against Sheffield. It built our confidence for tonight. When we play at that such high level, it lifts the collective effort and boosts confidence. And the boys were at it today right from the start. We played with real quality. It's really important win in an important moment. This team hasn't lost at home in nearly 2 years. There is a reason for this. They're a really good team. Credit to the boys for triumphing today. Arsenal have won 12 matches since Christmas. Emil Smith-Rowe has started 10 of them. Arteta on Emil Smith-Rowe and Saka. They are a joy to work with. Oh, Arteta and Aubameyang, which is what I will get to now. What I don't understand about this is why Arsenal didn't release a statement to say he was ill. We saw him in his hospital.
Did. They said he's got flu.
No,
I should have been honest.
But I think the fact that they thought he had flu, because it's like a virus, and obviously he was then got worse and worse over the last few days. And he's got malaria.
They've done the check, and he's got malaria. So,
and I think that it would have helped really. But he said, Arteta and Aubameyang, he feels really good. That's what he said to me today. Everybody's been in contact with him. He was watching the game like everybody else at Colney. These things happen. He travelled to his country. These risks always exist. When Arsenal scored the first goal, Aubameyang's Insta stories, he took a picture and said, that's it, go get him or something, you know, and he was obviously pumped up for the game.
Can I just say, everyone in chat, 1,085. We have a Slavia Prague fan in the house.
Oh,
Hamza, thank you. Well played, Arsenal, from a Slavia.
Oh, nice
fan.
one.
That's lovely.
Nice one.
You know what?
Welcome.
Here's the scoop. There are a lot of good Slavia Prague fans who don't endorse a lot of behaviour.
It's good and bad in everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Keep going, PG.
Arteta on Arsenal players taking the knee before the game. They asked me and the club to take that initiative. They had the reasons for that. The club was supported. I think it was a great gesture. Arteta on facing Villarreal. It will be really tough. And Unai is probably the most successful manager in this competition. We looked a threat all the time. We were really composed in the final third. Oh, God.
So,
Bukayo Saka on managing the game. In the first leg, we played really well. We just weren't clinical. We missed a few chances. And if we did take our chances, it would have been a similar game as tonight. It was fantastic from start to finish. I just have to say thank you to God. I'm going to have the opportunity to play a semi-final with Arsenal. We did it for all the fans. They all deserve it. They all the support they give us. I think we showed real character because we got the first one. It was disallowed. It took quite a while. I heard it's only just a fraction offside for Emil. So it was a bit disappointing for him. And this is the last bit from Saka. We kept going. We got the first one again with Nico. Then the second with Laka. Then I got one myself. So I think we're really strong in the first half. We pretty much killed the game in the first half.
First 20 minutes.
Can enjoy it. Yeah, they can enjoy it then. We could relax at home.
And what I love is that Arteta's made it all about the boys. Because it is all about them. He comes out and blames himself, doesn't he? Yeah, read with... That's the man. That's the man who's been providing my quotes.
I'll be honest with you. I've said it all the time, and the narrative never changes. It's always the players.
Of course it is.
The players get the managers. The players get the managers up into the higher echelons of this game. And they also get the managers sacked big time. So fair play to these boys for going out there and doing the business tonight.
Are we going to be funny, Newman? I know.
And we wish Aubameyang better. Absolutely.
Of course, we all do. Can we go to Poland if we get in the final? Have they decided that yet?
I don't know what they'll do.
It depends on travel, doesn't it? So it might open up. We just don't know. Hey, let's get there first.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I got one eye on a ticket. If that's happening, right? Okay, so Arteta. Let's give the gaffer his rating, right?
Yeah.
I'll give him. Yeah, go on, Kev.
I'm going to give him an 8 tonight because it could have gone horribly wrong. And there was a lot of people, and I'm sure a lot of you in the chat were saying, if he loses this, he's out.
Yeah, all that rubbish.
So that comes with a lot of pressure. And he got it right. The players performed for him. And listen, we won the game at a canter, 4-0. If somebody would have said to us earlier on, we win the game 4-0, we would have gone, what? But the boys produced. I'll give him an 8 tonight.
But we all did think that we were going to win.
I never said we weren't.
I said, yeah, I think we all thought we were going to win. I don't really see anyone even on my chat and people I work with, we all thought we were going to win. We didn't think it'd be like this, obviously. I do think that VAR disallowed goal has helped us. It sent their passion higher. It sent their will to win higher.
The desire, yeah.
That's the word, desire. I couldn't think of the word.
There was everything. There was good preparation. You could see it tonight. Everyone knew their jobs. There was no hiding from that. They executed, if I could say, and I was talking to Tanner the Bearded Gooner where he was saying, like at halftime, Arteta's probably just saying, continue to do your job, which is very Bill Belichick, New England Patriots, how they won 6 rings together. His note to players all the time, just do your job.
Yeah, we had one job, qualify.
Absolutely. And we did. And he did that tonight. Everyone seemed very clear on their tasks and they took that confidence from the United game. Yes, albeit both teams are poor. But again, we had to beat them. We've been poor.
Exactly.
So this team, hey, by the way, this team
38 games unbeaten,
for 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
At home.
And the games they lost was in the Champions League.
And they had a few hundred fans there, didn't they? Not that I really heard them much, but no, I mean, look, I'm sure there's plenty of people flip-flopping tonight with Arteta in there. It bores me shitless. You've got to give the manager time. You can see what he's trying to do. Just give him a chance, for God's sake. If you lot want to give him till September next year, that's up to you. For me, he gets to the end of the season next year and then we go from there.
You know what it is, Amanda and Kev, real quick in a nutshell. He's realised who he can trust in certain games. He's realized that the things that maybe he thought would work are not working. And everyone has been saying, change it. I've been saying it. We've all been saying it.
But he has changed it.
And he has. And that's what I'm saying. And
he's changed it before.
He changed it a long time ago.
He's changed it a lot. And listen, throughout the time where we weren't doing so well, we never kept the same team. We did change it, but the boys just weren't on the same page.
But he kept picking a Willian. He kept picking certain players. He wasn't taking those risks, Kev, and he has now.
Sophie, when we played against Leicester, for instance, and William played, the boys are on a different level now. Mentally, they're on a different level. We beat Leicester away at Leicester after a tough Europa League game. That's my point. I'm not saying that they're not good players and things haven't changed now. What I'm saying is he did change things back then and it never quite worked out. Yeah. Now, when he changes it, this team here on the last 2 games looks a lot more fluid, a lot more energetic, etc.
Totally. And when he's taken the risks, we've seen a better team, more cohesion, more speed, more, we broke their neck in Kev, do it. We did it in 20 minutes. We killed the game off in 20 minutes.
Finished. They're done.
Yeah, but I don't think it's about risk. I think he's playing.
Oh, no, it's not.
I don't think he's taken any risks.
Oh, he has. He took tonight was playing Xhaka at left back is not a risk.
No.
Come on now. That is huge risk.
Big risk.
To do that is ballsy. And I've been critical of him. But to do that again in a game that was going to define our entire season, he plays Xhaka at left back, doesn't party him with Partey, and plays Ceballos with Partey in the same role against Sheffield United.
And leaves Cedric on the bench.
The natural, the players in those natural positions.
Most natural left back we got.
I mean, that was very risky in this game and it paid off.
I don't see it as a risk. I see it as ballsy. I see it as he knew he wanted there. There was obviously a reason he didn't play Cedric there for the whole game.
He dropped Gabriel. Go on, Kev.
But PG.
He knows what he wants.
But ballsy is risk.
Okay.
Isn't it? Ballsy is risk.
When I saw the team and we worked out where Xhaka was going to play and they asked him before the game, did you see that? And he said, you'll see when they come on the pitch because he didn't want to give anything away like 10 minutes before. And I wasn't like, oh my God, what is he doing? I was like, okay, I see this. He wants Xhaka on the pitch.
That's the risk. And that's right. Playing Ceballos in midfield, because you would say you'd want Xhaka with Partey in the centre of the pitch.
Absolutely.
But he took the risk, he made the change, and hey, listen, he came up front. Fair play to him. The boys done the business.
The boys did the business. Yep. The boys did the business.
All right.
But he also deserves a lot of credit for that as well.
No, that's why I'll give him an 8.
But you know what's going to happen?
Give him?
I gave Arteta a 9 tonight.
Right.
I did.
Which is fair.
I love the fact that he brought Balogun on and Martinelli. I love the fact that he took off Emil Smith-Rowe. Listen, I rate him. I think though, we're going to have the odd games in the next few weeks where we're going to be absolutely diabolical. It's going to happen. I say it from the beginning of the season.
It's going to be about anything else. It's going to be down now. It doesn't matter.
And that's true, but it would be nice to keep the momentum going because Villarreal is going to be one hell of a game. It's going to be. It's going to be.
X, what's happening? X. X.
Ledge.
The thing is, the bleeding stopped. For me and for Arsenal.
You stop the bleeding, love it.
All the Premier League games just to win that trophy and be in the Champions League.
The one I wanted.
Hilarious.
I tell you.
The one we all want.
From jump, Sophie said, I want that.
From jump. Thank you, Kev. Right from the get-go.
I want it.
I want it. I want the Europa League.
I would forfeit everything, she said, for this trophy and the Champions League. She said it.
I want it. And you know what, though? And there's going to be plenty of time because, my goodness, everybody, are you ready for the next couple of weeks and the narrative of Unai Emery versus Mikel Arteta? Football, you are beautiful and evil all at the same time.
God. It's great, isn't it? It's great. And listen, I've seen this Villarreal team quite a bit, obviously.
Tell us, Kev, in a nutshell. Tell us about them.
And they're decent, but you can get at them. Yes, you can cut the neck and brock it. You can. But you know what you have to do? You've got to be sensible defensively. Because if you're not sensible defensively, they can hurt you. They really can hurt you. But I expect us to beat them. I'm telling you, over 2 legs, I expect us to beat them.
Listen,
I do.
PG, is it destined for it to be an Arsenal-Man United final?
Oh my God.
They play Roma, don't they?
Hey, Roma are no fools. Roma are no fools. Another one.
Another.
It's everywhere.
Crazy. Everywhere.
What? Pedantic? What are you talking about? Come on. Turn your frown upside down, baby. Come on. Just be happy. Why can't we be happy? All right, listen, what else do we want? Listen, there's going to be plenty of time to talk about Unai versus Arteta. It's happening.
We've got plenty of time, yeah.
We've got plenty of time. For tonight.
We've got Fulham Sunday.
Yeah. We've got to win that as well.
Can we just stay on the up right now? Can we stay on the up?
No, I'm quite happy we got Fulham, to be honest. I think it's a good game for us to have our past one on Sunday. I'm quite relieved.
Who plays against Fulham? Do you think he's going to throw in Aziz and Balogun and give everyone a rest and start wrapping cotton wool around some of these players? We cannot afford to keep them. And let's send good wishes to our captain. The club should never have said he had the flu. Just tell us he has malaria.
No, but they thought he did because flu's the virus that he probably felt like he had a cold and shivers. I think that was true, but...
Well, listen, either way,
virus.
He can't play for a while. That is clear.
I think it's really interesting, some of the comments that are telling me to be happy. I'm happy most weeks. I'm more happier than ever. Why do people think I'm not happy?
Because you're not smiling. That's why.
I am smiling. It's
Sophie's smiling. I'm smiling. And you're there like that.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
You was. Now you're smiling. You see? Now you're smiling.
I've been flipping working since 8 a.m.
No, maybe because you were concentrating on the chat. That's why.
I am over the moon. I mean, I'm more positive than most. So
listen, we've got a kebab right after the game. We're solid here. What else do you want the kids to know before we leave?
I don't know.
I think
Arsenal.
I did say strap yourself into that roller coaster, right? Now we're seeing the roller coaster. Hopefully, we're on the smooth part of the roller coaster, right? We're on the smooth part. We need to keep momentum, and this is one we got to win. We have to win this. We've got no other choice. All the chips in the middle. Let's go. Let's go for it.
I'm excited. I think that the next, how long we got left of the season? 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe. This is where now we're going to go for it. I'm feeling really positive. The thing is, though, this is what Arsenal do. They build you up, draw you in, think you got a chance, and then they go and fucking get stuff to Fulham.
No. No negative
possibility.
No negativity.
No,
negative every fucking pod.
Stop being negative.
Me negative every pod. No.
Oh my god.
I'm a realist. I'm not negative.
Last week it was Sheffield United. Oh, with Sheffield United.
That's correct.
Whatever.
They're rubbish. They've been garbage. They're worse than Derby. They're almost as bad as Derby and Wigan. Two of the worst teams in Premier League history.
They beat Man United at Old Trafford.
I know. I mean,
you tell her, Kev.
So listen, if you don't do the business, they can beat you. You see, you got to take them out, and we did.
And we can take them out in the final. That would be hilarious, honestly.
My God. I'd love it.
I just thank God it's not Tottenham, but I do believe that I think we can beat them.
Who? Dulux.
Watch him paint dry.
Getting told off for
what a day. Sorry, Newman.
Getting told off for your
day what a day for us. All I've been seeing is Dulux posts and the fact that they bantered them off and then had to apologise to Tottenham. I thought it was brilliant.
He's got to be a gooner already. He's got to be a gooner.
That's what Carl said. He's got to be a gooner working there.
Okay, tonight has been incredible. We're through to the semi-finals of the Europa League.
Let's go.
You're not conforming if you're happy, and you're not conforming if you're unhappy. Here's the scoop. When your team wins and you go to a semi-final in Europe, be happy. This is definitely one where you could just take the shackles off your feet and be happy and just completely, bask in the glory that we're in a semi-final in Europe. Tottenham are out. They were selling paint today. It didn't work out. I mean, it's been a pretty decent day for the Arsenal. Let's paint North London red again, shall we?
I wonder if Dulux will.
Oh, geez.
And there's going to be plenty of time to talk about Unai versus Arteta. You can bet your bottom dollar this show is going to be talking about that a lot as we head into the semi-finals.
When do we play Villarreal? I don't know the date.
Is it in 2 weeks? Is it
2
in 2
weeks'
weeks?
time, I think. Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
is it? It is a Thursday night, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
I think first leg is at home as well, I think.
yes. We like that. I love being at home first because I want to go away knowing what we got to do. PG and I are aligned.
Always with the double goals.
April 29th.
Oh, okay, cool.
29th. So, yeah. Listen, it's been a beautiful night in Europe for the Arsenal. We're through to the semi-finals of the Europa League. And with that said, Kev, listen.
Hold on a second. Look what Paul D has just said.
What?
Guess when the Europa League final is, Kev? Guess what date in May?
It's not the same as the Eurovision Song Contest,
go on,
is it?
Kev. Go on.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. He's just told me.
Is it the 89 date?
It is. Is it? What is it? The 29th?
26th of May.
26th. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh well.
That would be.
Oh well.
2 things to celebrate every year from now on.
Could you imagine on the same day? Ooh,
I wouldn't know what to watch first.
Okay, stop the madness. Let's not go down that road just yet, okay?
Well, I'm excited. Apparently, I don't look happy tonight, but I'm really excited.
Do your coat hanger smile, PG.
I don't know.
I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Wesbird, and thanks always for your support.
Oh
Thanks
God.
to everyone. We have people in chat from Dubai, India, Sierra Leone, Uganda, England, the United States, Brazil, Australia,
South London,
baby.
Oh, I have an update.
Oh,
Arsenal will play the first leg of their Europa League semi-final against Villarreal away at the Estadio de la Ceramica on 29th of April. They will play the return leg at the Emirates a week later on the 6th of May.
All right. That's all good.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. We're going to win that game. We're going to win it. I know it. I feel it.
So Unai Emery comes to the Emirates.
You know what,
and
though?
we knock him out.
If Arteta ever wanted to put the ghosts to rest, he could do it in 2 legs of football.
All of you. Emery's done better in this and Emery's done better in that.
If he does that, Kev, listen, we all said we'll put our hats out. We've got Paris, we've got Hampshire, we've got Yorkshire, we've got Poland in the house, we've got Bristol, we've got Canada, we've got Essex, we've got Italy. We love you all. Listen, everybody,
the
so
Gunners
grateful.
are global, man. The Gunners are global.
2 games away from a final. How exciting.
Oh God, let's just have a bite of kebab, shall we?
And that would that would end the COVID lockdown. If we win the final, that will just be the best way to end this shit year, honestly.
And do you know what?
And 2020 as well.
Do you know what else, PG? SD? There might even be a parade.
Oh.
Could you imagine?
Well, May the 17th,
brilliant.
Kev, we're allowed out to restaurants.
Do you know
only
what?
a week later.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I will arrange if we win the Europa League, I will arrange a parade in the United States with Arsenal America. We will have a parade somewhere in these
So
the
great
Americans
United
have
States. Absolutely. Right. We have to go, everybody. We're going to be back tomorrow night with our Friday fan forum. It's going to be YouTube questions. So if you love this show and you want to comment on this show, hit us up. We're going to go rewind because there's some phenomenal comments on the Kevin Says episodes as well. So tomorrow night, we're going to be answering all those questions for you, and we can't wait for it. And for tonight, be happy, be merry. Don't be sad, be glad. Arsenal are in the semi-final of a Europa League. What more can you ask for?
And Tottenham are sponsored by a paint company.
I mean, that was just genius, wasn't it? Kev, what say you to the troops before we close out?
Listen, here's what I'm going to say to the troops. I broke the neck.
They broke the neck.
We broke the neck tonight. Yes.
PG, close us out.
Okay, thanks everyone. We literally have left. There's still 900 of you in chat. It's fantastic. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
maybe they could go over to Mike. Mike's got
Is
the
Mike
open
doing a show?
Go
He's doing a show
over
at 11.
to the Gooners
Right.
podcast.
Well, she
Tell 'em.
started now. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gooners podcast. Go and see Mike at the Gooners podcast on YouTube as well.
And when you get to Mike, tell him that I said we're doing a parade in the US. He'll be all about that. I mean, he might take time boiling his kettle, but he'll be all good with that.
And I would like to say that yes, I am happy. I'm just very tired. I promise you, I am delighted. Let's go. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of Thursday evening. Enjoy bantering your Spurs mates, because that's what it's all about. We are in a Europa League semi-final. Always Arsenal. Always.